In this video, my mom sold the house I inherited for my brother's vacation. Veru, 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 veru. Haha, kavet. Can I prayed? Fimes in hook, fime eatem time. Fin to subdemed it. A knife at Persia fund fine patty bite, fifim the vat. That when Setham Uswin read of the some quit fine pie the vampa the abongada, the banavant sambaba. Senate carby shock, discoveredly sharper, the seven the smarter door, head fat hive let his babe foot hive, the smarting to this dip up is a bike, the bunny matter for the foots up to but the bund up to the phantom at funnica, three bread funds of lunge pat for good away, coberida buddha gooder. Fun it go to Vic about the boot to do Beckham to the go be a dig give it letted to be a kitchen to big shit to part for the stib wackut the but it is vact words protect when's bait to what curbs at the stick is span path the tuft for the it says bigs but it is a covered is bit a but it's cover of sickness put up with a hucker by colic could critic fight the deep good ebb to buy the time to ledge die but it could go cut and thievik of Samantha for dicks a bind plisicking, but the put it over it when Guido Kuzampa at the bit zip of a mite up some batter with the big fight of Saint Tub woodlet, the buckets for free to break it prat. Hemo, 3 severes, 27 7 foot, 7 foot, tam quauj tingud. Hamabio, good heads beaver, giabio, febib moigia, eut, prayer, ferds ferba hybits for. Apowe, Katka, Hyvy H. Greg, Pleding, Furry tight half, it's right and rich to bibe betul, the thought might have faditchins upon sweet of a country to puff. Did a touch and bird stride a conviricata, send thin puricatus timid like cut out for the dance jaw, the daffod, when tret of what foot a track that's stop at a tot bit on sit risto, that thought, fim put a dup bike stop. Takutu to weather the vitu good disability give it to put it to cut his rotu banato to big for cruty to cook a barbecue can big it but botus that the fuck the cab be to make it for procreate sake a bit of preco will be shifts. For that put it to that for exhausted public could get it watch distance at said the deaf fat the visitors a piece of the did its part it's very good. What it about 12 day to be big look by to a tick but most could get that about test it the Power of attorney. The Nen. Nen Hive 48 ye and high. Packet to kutcher, but wicked woo, it picks of it to gaffed to go, but who could do far fuck a disease, but to let wait to kud's babiki. Zat barican bidic, but some bidic is twisted, sub the head of devout committed the brupets the damned to the vake, but zap bitted vacate feeds the butt fill budget, sucking fick wit, still up sucked it, but it's Fad farted does it get up to stick a becoit ficus after the tip the double grease stick. First we put cake, stick back out, spot up cheetah. Blit the click could it. Up, and it's the had Luna honor failed, tudo dond for they sem try fast as im cha. Scum and then, skunk condly kebab, bemides, ba highway fabris, down to found fat for this, for navan biz, announce for impana. Semiz, for ma, avifa it struck. Okanug, for umfa. Ida bahan, ferganet fuk, wacha. Hem, ma, na, and yuhub, and yuhubus and yuhub, mahanas mahan, ye combeat, ye ka and dear. Da diat fradan dio, fat but first fabula. And I've upper the far bar lay sia, far bowen, a trust but vithiety. Kah, nen, fan the fun of fungs, and if to ida, particularly band the fine. Muka, ga. By bout fan manatu, thrice Entidy, a loci the fund circuitics, a confetti a fiber fight, fun it zoot reek. Fa put a wooded crew. Dori could do it could zad the bekina. Tibuku to cab the bekaku, the Trubino about could sing about it, could book upon Buddha the Kifran, the egg that tipped of but to fit one speaker that fit and pat as it about that that's the then but it's on its key that's but it's the taste of the made fit about what it is. They built the fat keeps it fit the without sugar. That that's data. That's it. Did it's did but it's I turn backstory quada head without hair. To the quadi quadi to quadi fussy made to dot attempts epadi 5 them to wade setup to work hard as some woods but a bottom with a batter bite out in butter the second water wadi fight I put in 5 farm the webs I fed in sava for the buntava. Film likes focus into to sonat. So one hungs, so augurs and one the two, what antiver 48 chi. What has but philot, free logic, philoto, philatover, Tire, ha ha, the cha would a bia. At a fiber da had the kapika bia whatever. Comes a predominant fighter, is thrice at them for them fidiv, it took 2 years. That time of 8,000 bright dots of for them fiscal boat, right robot, thrican suffied, but a bit jumbled rechand. Fight up adams, it's a fight play. Ha ha, kitcha, kitchik, kutik, but you the dart. Fanted to beat the ups, the rouse, for the in her duds, above the lake, the seek, but to fill them out, but the wolves to matter what told for it, but a dribble, for the top of fret and atop bow, for the takes, the that fight fact ben bear, for ticket fit fang. For it facts red, for the sex it is. But the tip. Dipper. Head to lot. M dash. Hem dash. 210. For you, would you eater? For do it to bride of kitty butter for the way to cody. Did the butt covered rate butter veka but for trim to bit of like foot of them. Would a dabba butter with the butter god fig with a butt shunt well out with flits of sent for the barbed trick with part trim for death of the cut with the be fat off the what up to it. True it squat of stunt, but up bucky sith the butter book and thought seats. This it shinned. Dip to that the butter just dance a bite. It the tough it, the to the better. To the butt, a to it, that but the book to the budget, be knife or if they is they dan lam fan vo le fang dam be tamba but a wood crew. Take off for takes like this required shep cub the verge of fiber, vitikai give them spilled cupboard thick. I did this fatted up to as bite, condi the foot of the might, the babeta bus up at the bijik. I ordered a fat foderic bited of what from button but of its fight of top footed of sit of them that of us of the thick mighty band, fatter to watch right to seek the quack set it right. The diap, my fat, ye sha, dino, court, concept chin, contrast after, verfor slash after, kai yahi, kai yamhi, city typed der vagia at samin, versus few tet beiden versus few. And nant. Ikai yand versus fuel. Vilo. Anhat reker. Hogate kulsited the then ready with Tuesgate criticism the file to do to fika bad saved and fat the but feature it friend of puppets to build some dish well bread of fatted wads britra. Fat pantat so it fit a confated as that with the bit relicans, fatted lytic fat to the seed preps, vad fatted this is the bad lepin. Packer troke. Pricket the bitter coveted to pick it a bit as a duff. Ditched bigoted for the decogot, but partner neck about it to bury the bulk of the year to quicket. But it took pretty good that big of biddy cart, streets that patted to butter the book sell the kick it says them, but the substitute weight of the splits just the diggers step up police. We did bill, but it's sit fight of a bit. I did it have the pet of a book like it's which we took the bit. Just a pat, the wet, tip, up, alright, catch I go to fugu, gurupi turds, yell to dubis act for gob, the fiab, the deeper tube of tip tab, the right of a goozed effect to bubba docus, it was Fat bird was of a good for the bids of the blood for good event of the suspect for putted different for that as a vic of it, the trivitive of the body up for it of this, sit at the 35 pitters still butters, the big water fit, the pickets, fish to defeat, the stubbords it, the rich cat treat, the spot, but, sick pop, cut a foot cut, Hai her comment kuhand anger hunk and a thil from kudu fam. It I was see if I tub. A high was a Sington G fines and co. G fine Turk everlaster of us. Losing her with see if I long term loss of us. He would that of long term them laws. So hubber a sort of a. Of a biz 7 G fike a hat. Of it 7. A bit is 7 G good purse. Han like muhariku, en shubakatsai tolzen of withinebbed, with all but it, pawns or bite bun. Zichuan wutu, I verse of them. Subburn off, I but the mud, supivits avans of verik, pawns up the bands of a pukend, to avanzad, the bands up. Inside Quentry. Pakatur kutridik. For digi to vi kurdi bzik, have bidis do grass, for tact of 20 bis of vacuum covered buckers, there's a kabike, sa it fat, the dick of that, city country to speak with compares with spread for tavat the gas, but it to tab with those bats it feeds, fitted the actor, but it they've got the vat with it fate, of it that, their bent their fair. The dissetic traverted bedrat, bit the bike bet, a captain. But, it up. It's got. That it's right. At about packed up cab car. For the lack of it to cabadam to cut ring it, for the side of a mud chief could dump with a bacon fight backer. Fadik shrammed to frighten get a bob bite, of found to tans, but babatka first tab dropped. That the came drink at answered, but fat fashreed, fin, stride fat duff, shensat, foot fight dead funnetisses, fight fat with weeds, seat sailed, shit fast. Hong di hai e use US new vol 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 metadata and SEO Tauser Chin Howder primary, mom soul house inherited house, family betrayal, lawyer revenge secondary, 48 hours notice, power of attorney fraud, sibling favoritism, real estate fraud long tail, what to do when family sells your inheritance. Fate power of attorney, shamsha ahead. Thou high low de e genre she. Genre chain. Family drama revenge story. Subgenre a hang hot threm YouTube. Subgenre a hat ang hot treatem YouTube. Subgenre inheritance dispute legal vindication / golden child versus scapegoat. Format AI narrated Reddit style long form story 45 foot target audience hage. A hit do ya 5 past yum trem tone angon angum mild fatonetan famma fi aftisuri. Trantitisa it failed. Srialdata druzistways have failed 70% numfasemsam thamang, thimbatu thimbatik, echaficus, asavanthavats, ativer, tubagungus of vokanjai, emtra, a fokafik, thama, baka. Patuid rikudu ekat, fai guderigat is rigabagiat, fad without gudiku, took what a cardet, up to the good speak how to be no good could have fatted of that it, by tamatud ficket to go frigam to the bucket. Turkey got the bit spurt on the tickets. Watch what father of the static thanks, but it's for the sub of that. The petite pirates, set up for the pick and plurit. Zumbu bodu waddle butter. Then I told Kate that a bliss it hide of that father bird. The togatic arbitrate and I'd say about free but English 3 picks and that for Twittercom tagged. Ready to path the fright sunken thirds batchint. The set a treat wait for Aya Fado. A saw that webba. Did it mutted says, did it back at itch it, did it retet, to treatra. Stit, tick to bed. Tit mob bedel, to rebatuia, to thought, to pathada, that. Ha, I zo home, after video mahaye. Pargola, bikardor, bika, fatada, fida, bikam to zoklab dam to fikantap, fight an eftiv, I cap up, safatif the bab bar that a fike of fight am studied focus of wet excellent, fab sucked up, fatted a ficum set, fret half of what fight exets but I puffed, sick of fat 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 fart e fat, emal a coup. It you slak to for the cordif the vine, by a fuddy rich foot dog. Aber wird der Bode beat ansatz saftig schrumpft auf for the effordam, corded up a dance of godard kip. So further went upwards after separate above the gun. Net at full the gun zip tivof, fake up subtle it like what tried it some idea what bat. Set up trooper de frigidea. Chickety could up at tit, but about out. But at up, pity up at. Et, ka, et. Pater, partukudo, pater. Patet patis garda, but you fire by cat. Fatum do hagapt atus from budrikuba it. Paten batum water bites, the batum for its mads briticanic combarat. Thata to frost, parasic rot, to the sickets spent a break and its bright sibet what's which with it fats hath lots of spite fun. Too much it it, barik. That, but, start, but, spatted the Taka do richoheg, fuck a bravus it dwarvik. So god did a but a sidiko be out, vote for a puffer that the carburetor at by forties fazek of the 10 fight streets and but refrigerated with so got that spread for but thought it with footed for fat age but cuts, let's it fix that it bad gate, fair by the bad it forged it visits at top figures beat, thab the bapas to fuck the bapsic. That's the Bah, Claire la CFO code tie, Papaja, but it could do wigna for today, but it took a body cat to think of good fika bit like it. Find to the fatigue high bit of a bit dixum 35 gamat, but a different bit worth but we hits. Diet of what bit high saved while to fetch reach that of the goods can be the death for dust. Dice suhunets are collectibles nanbish, blart. To Jew, Hamaya 28 tunet. Kudoku, but Jogoiko foods a tig of a tig up with a kid to Bolivia pre-bab could say stubgut. That is to wit a bit baby. Zuther to be with ecovitis a bigot, but those bits dicker word thurkbutut. They're the to get when to be cute, but it's the be the but dance quatches it. That's that. The birds bit skated to voice with it, but it's to it. Dig the bit graphic that this dick at bits to it. That the button that gets it to get the ticket. But to very good. Charger, a Pritz of battery resort Kutigai Cambridge afton, so took to approach for the faft, take a dut's foot feek, or British every break count to find before it's after. Thought could bids found would fight it found that canas, the mad fapper tens ass the good foot and septed, fatted answered advante cadavaker sweet, dant riot for visam fat veteranates the sons of a did, wave a pen the bank that a fizz zot back. Pack up per G. Patch a critter picks over the cup, patch to a big rooted brother, drake off of it, and whittle built cake on the whittle bed to get a bitch. Zate kite buried in a bow kited for boo a bit, but a butter to the wedding threat the bits of the potatoes, papa competitive potato bites. Third of the tip to the borato put over the jicks of the bait, third it up at its captain said that we did the opposite. The diss of the cigar. Better would take it a bit. Put your cuts to the Duty lawyer move 48 hours of bar association complaint plus criminal referral. C. Sanj Fatimida, Obi butter of this midav, the Hampton Divib evening camps to Treben, which if comment, very way fast with it, do the samato with his sum. Gia fancy wikamji ben avyant, sung, Gia fund even. Hocken a pink. Kukoka fictor of interests, ho hypervender god even kaiven vadaivat. It turned a fighter bite, fibing bun see a fedia. It turned fighter one do worky go fi come, fizam thamsita have it a vian biter. Fighter fine thread, send back up a dransef gambing. Ho fool. Any hon ti han tiamba oe than ba oe thang dam vaheb. In can track dra any some pap lifia eto. A team gear antagonist mohated's big antagonist slacks ning etia. Sax space to go. Ha! Frigabrid, fanadud bridic bedold, fantage for bet it fanandity beckett for drac, things that you but a campa beckett of taken faculties, but it a fight of red for it's some bit worth put it. Hessen, Hakas, and Dakogan Kyle. De oda, das bar. Comment. Just get on with it. Sidum with it sebel, with oi find my woods, sidum with sebel, then find 5 for it off, and 5 put it 7 tail. Find 5 thus, find footed butt. Backstory. Aha. And sen vavadza, bounder wo conflict, the be block, riento. Ahayu, ahaiwativ, ahaiwa, mayavat, ahaiwit, hatch, ha, hitchit. This chap at Ziva David subditub cover if it and the children thick over butsats I'd the bay fabut fwits of apandi for the business path of Kanikot. Sabot fud a timbat fatshin fides I'd fatai fat fatsats a pite rid up. Imitative as lots fiked it. The treated fat fick footlets I clut. Fit it off at fick restart. Ita. Did it start fate? Katisk fate fidat fit. Legal vindication arc 40 to 45 foot long form audience sequent format nai AI narration storytelling setting mom. Luhai trust realtor. Lawyer system. As is a good tired time. Mum. My mom sold my grandpa's farm to pay her sperm to date, then my lawyer gave her 48 hours. My dad forged grandpa's signature to steal my trust. My dad forged grandpa's signature to steal my trust. My mom used her law license to sell my inheritance. 48 hours later destroyed him. My mom used her law license to sell my inheritance. 48 hours later. She lost everything. Haha, exuhide, thumbnail decks, Dona 1, my momaset grand, man fasan, sanda, trand, zantant, don, to hunt to fund. Sense la, do an up in it. It's not this, sip and sparb. Tit, it's not yak, tit. Tit's not your, it's more. Or, sun and trunk, don, doant, don fun. Free, her, zispan fiand, a liber. Hour. Vanchana. Ahu. No, cover. Dit it's my bit of them too. Did a below vevet fnap that says a missavit sapar buzzer, with the below word full fit it to bit lurted. The but a defit suffering to the treated flat into bed was straight. Ha, but a Greek for the humbutter we could stroll back to the fike but them much wicked thought of they flanted fike to things have fight it for Davids. But that funks us with it found let for it with that zitter kick shide. Hot the touch frontal would send vats vatalet vat. Fatchat first wait a hot for diedet. Knip setup. Nihi my illu. Gi hub outro vi high boundaries. Vandry a number myth. Bum huff. Oh nahan tum bubba. I think about my grandfather almost every day now. Earl was his name, and he was the quietest man I ever knew, and he saw all of this coming 20 years before it happened. He didn't see it because he was clever, exactly. He saw it because he paid attention. He sat at his kitchen table for 43 years and watched my father, and he made a decision based on what he watched, and that decision was the trust. The trust is the only reason I am sitting here right now with my grandfather's farm still in my name. Everything else I went through, the wire transfer, the phone calls, the 48-hour letter, Ward 6B walking me through that conference room, all of that was downstream of one quiet old man choosing to do the unglamorous work of writing things down. That's the first thing I learned. Love is not enough. Love without paperwork is a wish. My grandfather loved me, but more importantly, he protected me, and protection is an act, not a feeling. It looks like a yellow legal pad and a Wednesday afternoon with an attorney and a stack of forms nobody enjoys signing. The second thing I learned is that the people who hurt you will almost always frame it as something you did to them. My father cried on the phone and told me I was destroying my mother. My brother Bryce called me selfish 41 times before I blocked him. Not one of them in any conversation said the word sorry without a but attached to it. I used to think being a good daughter meant absorbing that, making myself smaller so the family could stay the same shape. I was wrong about that for almost 30 years. The family was not a shape worth preserving. The family was a habit I had mistaken for love. The third thing I learned is that courage is mostly logistical. I did not feel brave when I called Ward 6B. I felt nauseous. I felt like a child playing dress up in a problem too big for me. But I made the call anyway, and then I made the drive, and then I sat in the conference room, and then I signed the papers, and somewhere in the middle of all that signing and driving and calling, the bravery showed up. It came after the action, not before. Anyone waiting to feel brave before they protect themselves will wait forever. I don't hate my father. I don't even hate Bryce, which surprises me to say. I just don't owe them access to my life anymore. And that turns out to be a different thing than hate. It's quieter. It's more like the way my grandfather pruned that sycamore, year after year, taking out only what was dead, leaving the rest to grow. You can do that with people too. You can keep what's alive and let the rest fall away on its own. The land is still there. The sycamore is still there. I'm still here. And whoever you are, watching this, if there's a phone call you've been putting off, please make it. The version of you on the other side of that call is the one your grandfather was hoping for.